All right, so you ever find yourself at a party, maybe stuck in a conversation about, I don't know, the weather, and you can literally feel your brain just powering down? Yeah. If you absolutely dread small talk and have always wondered why it's so exhausting, well, this explainer is definitely for you.
I mean, you know that feeling, right? You're there, you're nodding, smiling, but on the inside, your brain is just screaming, looking for the nearest exit. It's so draining, it feels kind of pointless, and just hollow. You're there in body, but your mind? Oh, it clocked out ages ago.
And listen, here's the first thing you really need to hear. If that sounds like you are so not alone. It's not some weird personality flaw. It's actually super common. And believe it or not, there's a really cool reason why it happens.
Okay, so let's dive in. We're going to start by really looking at this problem. We're calling this first part the small talk struggle, because for so many of us, that's exactly what it feels like, a real struggle.
Just think about it for a second. Minds like Albert Einstein, they weren't just storing facts like a computer, right? No way. Their brains were like playgrounds for big ideas. They were hungry for the why and the what if of everything. And small talk, it skims the surface. It deals in basic facts, and for a mind that's hungry for more, that feels like getting served an appetizer when you're starving for a feast.
And all of this usually leads to that one really uncomfortable question we all ask ourselves, right? Am I just antisocial? Is there something wrong with me? Why can't I just enjoy this simple stuff when everyone else seems totally fine with it?
Well, that brings us perfectly to our next section. We're going to totally debunk what I call the antisocial myth, because that feeling that you're somehow broken, it's just not true. It's a myth.
Okay, get this, because this is the big idea right here. Your dislike of small talk, it is not a social flaw. You are not broken. It's actually a cognitive feature. Yeah, it's about the way your brain is built, not some failure on your part to connect with other people. So what is actually going on inside our heads? Let's dig into the science a bit and find out why small talk can feel like, I don't know, running a marathon through thick mud. All right, so the first big concept is something called higher cognitive stimulation needs. And the most important word there is need. We're not talking about a preference like wanting chocolate over vanilla. For some brains, getting complex, juicy information is a fundamental requirement just to feel engaged. And that goes hand in hand with the second idea, independent cognitive processing. Basically, your brain just loves to take in information, chew on it, analyze it, and connect it to all the other big ideas floating around in there. So when all it gets is surface-level stuff like, hey, it's sunny out, there's nothing for it to do. It's like having a supercomputer and only using it as a calculator. It just feels like a total waste of brain power.
So you see where this is going? It all leads to this really powerful way to completely reframe this whole thing. You're not trying to avoid talking to people, you're just craving substance, not filler. And this is a great way to look at it. You've got the myth on one side. I'm awkward, I'm bad at this. But then you have the reality on the other side. Nope, my brain just needs substance. I'm actually looking for a real connection. It's a huge shift, right? It takes you from beating yourself up to actually understanding yourself.
This really just says it all, doesn't it? Your brain just needs substance, not filler. It's not broken, it's just hungry. Think of it like food. Your brain is craving a nutritious meal full of real ideas, not the junk food, the empty calories of meaningless chatter. Okay, so now what? Where do we go from here? Well, this last part is maybe the most important. It's about learning to not just put up with this part of you, but to actually embrace it, to embrace your depth.
So what can you actually do? Well, here's a pretty simple game plan. Step 1, just acknowledge it. Seriously, just admitting to yourself that this is how you're wired is a massive first step. Step 2, start actively looking for conversations that actually energize you, the ones that feed your mind. And step 3, own it. Just own it. Stop feeling bad or apologizing for wanting to go deep. It's not a weakness, it's a total strength.
Look, if you take away only one thing today, please let it be this. That feeling you get, it is not a flaw. It is just proof of your need for depth. That's all it is. It's a sign that your mind is doing what it's supposed to do. It's searching for meaning, for real connection, for substance. And I want to leave you with this one last thought to chew on. Imagine your mind is this huge, deep ocean, right? It's full of amazing things, complex currents, and all this undiscovered life. Small talk, that's like wading around in the ankle-deep water at the edge. Sure, it's safe, it's easy, but all the real adventure, all the incredible beauty, that's way out in the deep. So my question to you is, if your mind really is an ocean, why would you ever want to just stay in the shallows?